All right, so YouTube, for this next deck, and Twitch, who's right here, hi Twitch. For the next deck, we're going to be revisiting another one that we dealt with in the past. This is Shayvillion. It's called Shayvillion because we're mixing Shaymin VSTAR with Vivillion. These are both very good cards. They're not the engine, though. Exeggutor is still the engine, and this deck uses Exeggutor to find you energies. It uses Skwovet along with Radiant Venusaur to draw you cards pretty regularly, and Blunder Policies as well. And it uses Shaymin as the finale here. So what I wanted to test with this by bringing this one back, Wo-Chen came along and kind of replaced Shaymin, because Wo-Chen does a very similar thing in that it cares about how many prize cards have been taken. But Wo-Chen's prize card thing only hits the back lines, and its big attack only hits the front lines. However, Wo-Chen costs a lot more energy to use, whereas Shaymin is only 2 energy to do, you know, by the time they've taken 2 prize cards, it does 200 damage. And Shaymin can heal our Pokemon. So, I don't know, when the Wo-Chen card came out, I tried Exeggutor and Wo-Chen, I tried Shaymin and Fortress, but this is still probably my favorite of the builds, so let's see if we can make it work. And why is Scatterbug in there, Wiggle? Scatterbug is in there because it can evolve all the way to a Vivillion in 1 turn and do an attack for 1 energy that can also flip a Blunder Policy. So that is why that one's in there. Let's see it. Let's run it back. Red is the trippy music going on here. Let's put on... Cheers, Tatas. Oh, that's a good point, Bronze. That's a very good point. I was thinking, like, yeah, we can run grass against Charizard, but I didn't even think about that. Shaymin was going to crush a Charizard. There's no real good Haxorus. Is that the Axew that can evolve when you flip the coin? Because I tried to build around that one too, Sophie, and I kind of ran into the same thing. The Haxorus is just not that good. Okay, now this is not an ideal start right now. If we get to go, which again, we can't tell whose turn it is. Okay, it's their turn. If this hits an Arven, we are gravy, baby, because we can use Arven to get the VIP Pass, to get the Exeggutor. We have the energy. Arven can also get us the Blunder Policy, and we have a switch. So everything goes accordingly. Might I ask, when I started playing when I was a kid. I was playing when the first set came out, very badly, and, you know, making up our own rules along the way. But that was when I originally played. I took a long break, played Magic, got kind of drifted in and out of card games. I learned most of my card game theory from Magic. Okay, wait, real quick. We need an Arven here. That is not an Arven, that's a Jacq, and Jacq does not help us here. We're gonna grab it, because I guess we can... It's not the end of the world, actually. It's not great, but it's what we got, y'all. It's not great, but it's what we got. Jacq it up. Not great, but it's what we got. Really, really, really wished we could have had a Blunder Policy here, but you know, what can you do? Maybe we can paralyze it. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay, so we got the heads. We're gonna paralyze it. That way they can't retreat it. They have to have a switch or something. Now, of course, they have a Rotom, so them not being able to retreat it doesn't really bother them. I did not play during Breakpoint. Apologies. Yeah, let me catch up to the... So I started playing again when Pokemon TCG Online came out, and I got burned out of that one pretty quick because I didn't like the method for getting cards in that client was just not very good in my opinion. And then I picked up Live when it went in beta. And I did not play during Breakpoint. Has there ever been a Shuckle V, or a Shuckle EX, or GX, or Shuckle VMAX? Because that's what I want. You give me a God Shuckle, and I will play that card until I can find a deck that it's good in. Still so hot. The lights make me pretty. And temperature-wise, I didn't even notice that we just lost. Well played, opponent. All right, on to the next one. We tried. We give it our best. Go shock yourself. There was a Shuckle V at one point? Oh, I missed the Shuckle V. Y'all, I can't even call myself a Shuckle fan. I wasn't shuckling around. Sad. Well, that didn't count. Breakpoint format was broken. Talonflame that went on the bench for free and agreed to... Dang, okay. That sounds fun. Card game formats and just rotations are so fun, because it's just always different, right? It's like, y'all may not know this about me, because I don't talk about it enough as much as I should. I love Dota. The video game Dota 2 by Valve. And I think that Dota is one of the best games in terms of mechanics and how video games work and how to learn, how to play games, resource management, things like that. But I suck at Dota, so I don't play it. But one of the things that they do that I love is that they constantly have balance patches and rotation where they just like balance all the heroes a little bit, tweak everything a little bit, makes a whole new set. I wish card games did that more. That's what rotation always feels like to me. Is it's just like suddenly you're playing with all new cards, even though a lot of them were already there, right? They just weren't getting played with. And, oh, I can't wait for rotation. Can I play Rapid? I do have a Rapid Strike deck, actually. I didn't want to play it today because we played some Rapid Strike yesterday. We played both Inteleon and Jumpluff yesterday. And I don't want to, like, bombard the YouTube and the viewers with too many Rapid Strike stuff. But I do have an Inteleon Urshifu deck and an Inteleon Chain deck that I built that are kind of waiting. Okay, this is a much better start. We don't have the Arven to get the Blunder Policy, but this is still a much better start. Okay. I appreciate that, Beans. Heck yeah, I'm always down to play. Okay, so the Warhammer 3 competitive, it's so much more than just playing campaign. That's fair. I'm gonna have to check that out. I like watching, like, you'll ever just tune into, like, a tournament of a game you have no idea how it plays just to hear it? Just, like, hear how excited they really sound, how good they are at explaining it and stuff like that? I'll have to do that with Warhammer. I don't know much about Warhammer, but I'll have to check it out. Okay, so they had 2 VIP passes and a Hisuian Heavy Ball for a Lost Box deck. Y'all, this is gonna be a tough one. Of course, now that we're playing something that's super effective against Charizard, we're not gonna play Charizard. Turin, okay, check that one out. Do they do lore, or do they do just, like, here's me playing? TCG and obviously Baldur's Gate 3. Nice. Okay. Things are looking grim for our hero. I agree, Tatas. I agree. He only hosts, doesn't host... Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's perfect for me, then. Okay, so they got 2 in there. We drew our Shaymin. We're drawing all of our basics, which is not what we wanted. Because we have this. Actually, I take that back. This is fine because of everything we have here. I forgot that we're also playing Venusaur and Skwovet. Okay, so let's grab a Scatterbug. We have the Shaymin. Let's grab the Venusaur now. We'll get a Skwovet later. Okay, we can go ahead and evolve this right away. Go ahead and get a Skwovet right now. It sucks that we're going to ditch our Shaymin VSTAR, but it's too early for that anyways, so let's do this. Maybe we hit an Arven. Maybe we hit a Blunder Policy, right? Let's not play that out yet. Let's just throw some tail here and see what happens. Rip. If I had to take one of these decks to an IRL tourney, which one and why? Ooh, what's up, Drone Off? Hey, there's the Blunder Policy. If I had to take one of these to an IRL tourney... So I don't play much tournament. I've actually never played in a Pokemon tournament, so I'm not 100% with the rules, but my favorite deck to play... That Blastoise one we just played is pretty high up there, and if not, I actually really liked the Greedent Ho-Oh deck we played the other day. Oh, so if you have a puff on that cigar from me, I'm jealous. Bad jelly. But yeah, there's a, on the YouTube, there's a Greedent Ho-Oh deck that was really fun. Not very good, but it's really fun. I used to play Magic the Gathering. That was a wild deck, you're not wrong. I used to play Magic and then I realized I couldn't afford it anymore. True story. Okay, so let's put this here. Let's go ahead and Skwovet it. Okay, the energy's a good pull. Now we are going to either hit a heads and then draw 4 cards, or we're going to hit a tails and draw 3 cards and then draw another card. Not getting super lucky here with our coin flips, but at least we're getting to draw some cards. This is an awesome pull. We didn't need the second one deck, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. I actually have a command for that. Yeah! So Blastoise, Sandaconda, Kyogre, Basculegion, Arcanine, Koraidon, Tinglu, and Morpeko, Mimikyu, and the Greedent Ho-Oh deck. Ooh, wait, I want that. Oh, well then we're just gonna do this. Yeah, big agree, drawn off. Big agree. Opponent, I cannot wait to make you shuffle all these back into your deck. That's gonna be, oh, it's gonna be cathartic, y'all. Oh yeah, spin some cards too, yeah. Oh yeah, get those too. Put all this in, get rid of that Colress. You're not gonna need that. You already have 15 cards in your hand. You don't need any more. Sure, but you don't really need to. You've got all the cards you need. Right in your hand. You got a Mudkip? Oh, mad jelly. Mad jelly. Now, it's really unfortunate that they got to do all this the turn before we judged them. Because shuffling those back into their deck would have been lovely. Okay, we kinda need... We're gonna put this Skwovet out. They're gonna kill this Skwovet, so it doesn't really matter. Because they're gonna pull a Greninja out. Really? Okay. We have another Skwovet. That's why I don't really mind sacrificing this one here. Ooh, please do, babe. Although, we're gonna be running a little bit late tonight. Just a better Radiant Venusaur? That's a bold claim. Now, I am sad that they're going to get to play through most of these cards before we can judge here. Most is a strong word. As long as they keep flower selecting, we're not actually that unhappy, though. Because they're ditching stuff that they might want later. Probably not, but maybe. Say goodbye to Skwovet and Spewpa. Sad. Sad. Big aggro fan in red? Alright, alright. My favorite color in Magic was green, probably. I like big creatures. Big monsters. Also, dinosaurs are cool. Anybody who says dinosaurs aren't cool, they're not cool. So let's do this. Oh, sorry, opponent. I need new cards. So do you. Perfect. Well, that's a little late, but there we go. We are going to use this here. Ditch that switch. Get rid of the Pokestop so they can't use that anymore. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we want to use Head Swing here. I think we want to keep trying to grow our tail again, because we can either draw cards or we can power up here. Okay, we finally hit heads. Yay! Togekiss draws 8? Okay. Huh. I'll check that out. Okay, so they've taken some prize cards, so Shaymin's actually a good one to have now. Let's do that. That's what, 120, 150. We need to do this so we can kill the Greninja, and we'll put one down here. Okay, the Ultra Ball is the Shaymin V-Star that we want. We're going to start swinging here and just sort of sweep what we can. We're going to start with the Cramorant, actually. Beans, I respect that your favorite color was blue, and I want you to know that I would not have enjoyed playing against you. Counter spells make me so sad. That was a really good turn. Yeah, that worked out well for us. Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. Now, see, it just goes to show how resilient their deck is that they're already going to start rebuilding, and there's nothing we can do about it. That being said, they will need another fishing rod, and they're through how many of their mirrors? Gates, Mirage Gates. Okay, so they have the energy recycler, but how many gates are they through? I really wish it didn't lock you out of that. They're only through 2, so they do still have 2 more gates in their deck. 1 more gate in their deck. We're definitely behind. But maybe not out. Maybe not out. And if they start knocking us out, Shaymin's gonna get to pop up here and slap. Slap. Yeah, no, they were certainly necessary. Magic is quite the degenerate format. This will knock us out, right? I think this kills us. Sure, you could take my Blunder Policy that we're not using anymore. Oh, what's that? We're not dead yet. Okay, oh. Let's just Skwovet here, see what we find. This is 200, right? It's exactly 200. Let's actually grab a switch here. Let's save our Exeggutor if we can, because they need to take our prize cards quickly, and we would like them to not do that. Boom. Okay. They never see the Shaymin coming. All right. Solid turn. Solid turn. Jacq does not help us here anymore, but, you know, we can always Skwovet it away. Well, how about a second Jacq that you don't need? Or a Battle Pass that you can't even play, Wiggles? Are you proud of me now? Yes, deck. You've been very good. I'm very proud of you. Flip a heads sometimes, though. Thank you. Okay. Their last Mirage Gate. They have to play their energies nice and fair like everybody else now. Do they still have 2 bosses orders left or just escape ropes? Let's check. They haven't played any bosses orders and they played 3 escape ropes. But they're also a Pokestop deck. I don't know if they're playing bosses orders. Yeah, they might not be playing bosses orders. Being a Pokestop deck, like, they want to use Colress because they're a Lost Zone deck, but See, they definitely. Do you have another shuffle? Or are you just about to lose? Okay, so they can shuffle. This is going to be basically 4 energies, right? So they have a guaranteed Kyogre big hit. That doesn't necessarily mean that's going to work. Especially not if they do that. I'm confuddled, y'all. You got it, drone off. 1 second. Let me... Okay. Alright, opponent, I'm with you. Now what? Okay. Oh, do they have an energy recycler? Okay. If they have an energy recycler, this was a glorious play by them. Wow. I mean, just like... They got us, y'all. That was... Wait, there's only 3. That's not gonna work. Right? It's 1, 2 prize cards, and 3 prize cards. They can't knock this out, so they lose. Okay, sweet. Well, I take back my applause. Once... Sometimes your opponent wants to play solitaire and they want you to watch, right? Like, that happens sometimes. We'll take it. Booster pack giveaway, then answer to that. Let's see here. Booster pack giveaway. My favorite Radiant card. It's not Greninja. I think Greninja is overused, and it's a little too pushed. It would be probably either Venusaur or Eevee. I really like the Eevee. Twinkle Gathering's just a great name. Alright. What a strange game. What a strange game. If they had been able to do that with more energies, that would have worked. Applause has been rescinded. Exactly. Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. My one complaint... Heatran is awesome, though, okay? I know you put your Kipo face there, but Heatran is a Chad of a Pokemon. I really want to start with this. One thing I will say about Ting Lu, I've noticed that Ting Lu is getting weaker and weaker every single set, because they've started to make it to where the powerful Pokemon with the abilities that you want Ting Lu to be countering are EXs. They're not Vs anymore. Charizard, Pidgeot. It's like, they made Ting Lu awesome, and then are just, like, making it weaker every set. So, I don't know, just something I noticed. Okay, we're paired up against the Wo-Chen, Ferrothorn deck. Without our start. Uh-oh. Now, if we get an Arven, we're fine. Ish. That's not an Arven. And I end my turn. That's a fair point, Tatas. Nice! Nice pulls, Beans! Full art Arven and full art Sada? Nice. Couple of babes there. We're gonna... Well played, opponent. Well played. You did great. You did great. And you're not wearing shorts, but you know. We're gonna get a good start. We're gonna get a good start. When we have a good start, this deck already needs to rely on coin flips, so having a bad start and then relying on coin flips is pretty rough. Maybe that's what we should look at fixing. Some way to lower the randomness here. I did take out one Exeggutor, and I probably shouldn't have done that. Because that's what we want, right? We want to start with Exeggutor, and by taking it down to 3, we're less likely to do that organically. With enough tutoring effects, it doesn't matter, but it seems like we're not playing with that. Oh, and a nice fit band. Nice. Alright, this is the one. I feel it. Skeletor GX is fun. That's a fun card. We made a deck with that. I think I put that one online. Yeah, big agree on that Skeletor GX. That's just a good card. You can play it a couple ways. You can either try to do it in a build that heals it, or you can just do it as a big powerhouse that comes down and does damage until they progressively make it weaker and weaker and weaker, and then finally kill it, right? But I like that card. Also, the full art is glorious. The one where it's like got the from the shopping trip. I love that whole arc. Okay, it's the Charizard deck. Yay, we got the Charizard deck. Let's see if we can have the start we need to crush the Charizard deck. Ooh, a Mighty. Okay. Can I have an Arven? You may not have an Arven. Wiggles. Okay, we'll take that for now then. We can do this to get that one. We don't need to get we have a Skwovet, and we have the so we have pretty much everything except for a Scatterbug. So let's get those two. Evolve this. We're gonna go ahead and boss's orders here. Are we? Ooh. If they evolve this, we're just dead, right? So, like, no, not worth playing around it. Just try and hit it. Nest stash in case we hit something good. If it's an Arven, okay, cool. Flap, flap, flap. Shine, yeah. Okay. Well, there's the Arven. Okay, and the Vivillion. Okay, this is actually solid. If they don't evolve the Charizard. Okay, cool. They didn't evolve it. Not anything we care about. And actually, we're not going to do what we were planning now. Kind of. This is gonna die now. Oh, no, friendo, that's not gonna work. No, no, you're coming with me. You can have a Pidgeot, but that's it. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Skeletor, Pidgeot, Arven, and Cheryl. That could be a fun deck. I could see that. Alright, so we know we're going to do that. We know we're going to do that. Back to the front, please. Let's see here. Do we want to Skwovet? Not particularly. We're going to get to Venusaur anyways. At least one card. So... yeah, they do have way too few cards. They need a Pidgeot, and if they get the Pidgeot, we're in trouble. But they're not... if they don't get the Pidgeot, we can just Arven for an Ultra Ball and just evolve this and be set. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully they don't have the Professor's Research or the Pidgeot. I blame you, Bronze. It's okay. It's okay. We just go back to our other strategy now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They had to go down to, like, 0 investment. Now, they are close to a Pidgeot, which is slightly terrifying, but only slightly. Ever so slightly. Oh wait, you already got the Charmander. Why are you nest balling for another Charmander? Opponent, you're supposed to go one thing at a time so that I can slowly beat you and grind down your will to live. You're not supposed to play a full bench. I'm already playing a full bench. We're still going to take out this Pidgeot. I was considering going to our backup strat here, but we're actually just going to take out this Pidgeot. Let's get an Ultra Ball and a Blunder Policy. These are all what we call backup plans. This is going to help them too much if they draw the evolution. Obviously, they didn't have it or they would have used it, but we're not going to give them the chance. Okay. Keep them on the back foot. It does, right? It'd be nice to one-shot at least one Charizard. I bet it's peak hammock time. It's almost hammock weather again, y'all. I'm so excited. You know how we're gonna wake our butt up after a long stream? By laying in a hammock. Be jealous. Be jealous. Oh. A gin and tonic and a cigar in the hammock. Oh. I know what I'm about. Okay. They ditched a rare candy. It's wild. I mean, they obviously had to, right? Like, what else are they gonna do? But, a little wild. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, you're right, Bronze. I probably should be playing those in this deck. I didn't even look at the... Didn't even look at the stadiums we're playing. Let's make that change after this. That's a good call. And we would be fine if we had that right now. As it is, I think we just lost because Shaymin is our backup plan against the Charizard. It's not what we want to start with. And this is going to retreat. Never mind. What? What? I guess it wouldn't have killed us. We've only taken 2... Okay, never mind. Woo! Never doubted. We'll take those. Our opponent got scared. They looked into our eyes and they saw a fighter. And they were like, I'm out. I'm just out. If I had an answer, I'd tell y'all. Yeah, just troll. Alright, let's see what we're cutting for those, because that is a good call. Good shout. Obviously these, because we won't need those anymore. Got those. Go down a Judge. Probably go down a Nest Ball. Alright, let's try that. Path to the peak! Never again. Never again will we be hurt by the Charizard, by the Pidgeot menace. We stand here at the peak and we say, climb to me! And I shall show you what's what. And they give up. It's great. Oh my god. Oh, I love the Whimsicott coin. So cute. Are those ears or horns? Like, you like live better? What do you... Maybe, I don't know what you mean by that comment, Sophie. They could be horns. I could see that. Okay. So, this is really good. Especially if they mulligan. What are they doing? Spirit Mask Nest Ball, that's scary. You got it, Tatas. If that coin's in the shop, we'll do it. Oh, you like the client live better? You mean this is live. The last one was online. You like live better? I also like live better. Mostly because I really like the credit system. It lets you play with the fun cards without having to sit there and just open packs and hope you get it. Hey there! You have a shiny Venusaur. I also have a shiny Venusaur. And you have gold Nest Balls. We don't have those in the deck, but, noted. Opponent's been brewing something. See if it smells good or if it smells like Dookie. Exactly. Credits just to open the game up. If not, dealer's choice. You got it. I don't know if there's a giveaway going on right now. Is there? Oh, there is! Whoops. We'll pull that after this. Sorry, I was supposed to pull that one before this. Whoopsie. Wiggles has been forgetful today. Okay, so first we do this. See what happens. We're gonna take this away from him. Okay, nobody worked. This is a terrible school, opponent. Nobody passes. We're gonna climb. It's the climb. Alright, so we're gonna Arven here. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any energy in our hand. And that is very unfortunate. Obviously, neither do they, so ha 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 ha. Alright, let's do this. We're not gonna grab our Venusaur or our Skwovet because those don't work right now. We have a Shaymin in our hand. We might as well grab the Skwovet. Now let's grab another Exeggutor. And I end my turn. You're almost at a Charizard rank. I like that that's what that's called. Because it is, right? That's the rank that everybody has that Charizard because it's the one that you get for free, right? So everybody's going to be using it until people realize how to beat it and get above that rank. Well, I should have gotten the Venusaur. Okay, well, in that case, what we're gonna do, let's do this first, see what we hit. Can I have a heads? Why am I flipping their coin? What? I want my Venusaur. Okay, then we're going to Ultra Ball the Switch and the boss's orders away. We're gonna go get a Spewpa. Putting the Spewpa on the Scatterbug so we can use the Vivillion without wasting it, so this judge is going to do great wonders for us and bad things for them. Okay, we still didn't hit an energy. There's a lot of energy in this deck, y'all. Unlucky. And I end my turn. Maybe I should have used the Ultra Ball there so we could draw cards with Venusaur. Probably smart. Yeah, you're much higher ranked than I am, Bronze. I don't really like competitive Pokemon, so I don't typically play it too much. Yeah, that was Brandon, right? I think that's Bruno. It's close. Bruno's interesting technology with Venusaur. I don't hate that. Durant, huh? The Spirit Mask. I can't help but notice that neither of us have played any energy yet. Neither of us. It's kind of impressive at a certain point. 600, 700. That's still much higher than I am, Sophie. Okay. So. An Ultra Ball. Gonna go to school. Let's try to. Okay, no school for us. That's fine. That's fine. Let's Ultra Ball this Pokégear and the Shaymin for a Shaymin VSTAR. We'll be the judge of that. So don't laugh at that. And no path to the peak for you. Now, do we hit a heads or a tails? We would like either one at this point. Heads would be great. Tails is also fine. Hey, look, it's all of our energy. I don't know about the matchmaking in this one, Bronze. It seems when you do really bad for a while, you start to play against newer players, but you can't really ever tell based off of one person, right? Like, it's a small sample size. That's fair. That's fair. We're not going to Skwovet here. Because we can't draw cards with Venusaur anyways. If their goal is to deck us with Durant, they're in for a rough surprise because Skwovet means we're really, really, really hard to deck. Well, I appreciate you putting all your investment on that one. Now, Spirit Mask notably says it has to be in the active spot for that to work. Well, guess where it's not right now? Kobe. Just go ahead and whoop that right on that back card. Your turn, opponent. I'm gonna put this right here. And we're gonna go for the other Durant. Whoop. That was nasty, right? That was pretty nasty. Your turn, opponent. This path to the peak stopping their Venusaur is hilarious. It stops ours, yeah, but we're fine. We're fine. We've got what we need. Oh, okay. Noted. But before we do that, hold that, please. It's just so much fun cleaning out their backlines first. It's just the best part of this deck. It's just swinging around with Exeggutor. Ooh, far-fetched. Thank you, I appreciate that, Bronze. I am quite proud of this deck. You know what? Here we go. And one big swing. You know, Chibs, you're right. Oh, I have to discard a card? Alright, you can have that Jacq. What you concede? I was discarding. You made me discard that. That's just rude. You know, Sanka, I'm not sure. I think they were really relying on Venusaur to pull them through there. Too bad. When this deck works, it's fantastic, and it's more consistent than it probably should be. Giveaway. Good call. Thank you, Tatas. And the winner is Sanka. Congratulations. Whispering you now? Boom. What's up, Gracie? And yeah, it does definitely bug out differently for different people. Excellent. Let me know if you get any good pulls. Hearing about the loot is just as much fun as getting the loot. I forgot the coin! I'm like the worst streamer, y'all. There's a lot of bad streamers out there, and then there's Wiggles. It is a great bully card. It's like the only one, too, in this whole format. Grazie P? Can I call you Grazie? Grazie, welcome. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Glad to have you here. Okay, Pidgey Charizard. That's not a Charizard, that's a Mew. Mew. Oh, no worries. I mean, at least you make him have it, right? That's the best you can hope for. My goodness, I was right. It's a Charmander. Oh no, please don't get the Charizard now. Empty your hand out. Empty your hand out. Good. Good. Now, they will get to look a lot. This is unfortunate. They're going to have a lot of chances to hit it. Right now, they're feeling very proud of themselves. They're thinking, I did it. I did it. I nailed it. Okay. So we're gonna Arven for the VIP Pass. Blunder Policy. Scatterbug and an Exeggutor. Right now they're thinking, I can handle this. I can handle all of this. This is fine. It's not. I just dropped that there before I pass the turn. Your go, buddy. He shouldn't have any answers, but if he's playing vacuum, or we shouldn't. I guess we could say he for big boy. I typically try to use they and them for opponents. But anyways, if opponent has vacuums as their way of dealing with Path to the Peak, Mew is going to help them hit that. Yeah. Oh no! Not a Pidgeot EX, but you can rare candy! Okay, is it my turn? That's fine. I didn't like these cards anyways. I want to switch. Or an escape rope of my very own. Or nothing. Nothing's cool too. Thanks, deck. I think there's too many Jacqs in my deck. Too many Jacqs in the deck. Oh. We know they're playing judges, so we're going to play this Jacq. We can only get one thing with it, and the reason that we did that is if they judge, we don't want to draw that again. We don't want to have the chance to hit that, so we're just shuffling that away. Wait, opponent, why aren't you, Why? Oh, darn it. That's what I get. That's what I get. Sitting there being spicy. Tails? Tails? Yeah, no Charizard for you. If they already have the rare candy, it doesn't matter. Ooh, Sophie, you got a Sobble. That's a good one. Secret agent of starter Pokemon. Adamant nature Sobble? Okay, maybe less ideal. Yeah, that's really unfortunate that's the one we started with, especially when we had the Path to the Peak out, which we needed to have the Path to the Peak out, but having that with Venusaur as our only Pokemon is less than ideal. If they drop a Charizard, we're probably going to tap out here. Okay. Alright, I mean, it's not nothing. They have so many cards in hands that it's probably not going to matter, but that's better than not having anything. I haven't seen a lot of people playing their version of the deck with the Mew. I'm glad to see less Arceuses. But, yeah. Okay. Still no switches, but a Shaymin is not nothing. Yeah, this has been really unlucky. So Venusaur's dead. But we have a chance here. We're not out. We're not out. Maybe we can make something happen. If we do, it's going to be with Vivillion. Okay, and it's going to kind of depend on what this Pokégear hits. Arven. Okay. Arven's okay. Because Arven's going to get us the Ultra Ball. We don't need that. Arven's going to get us another, probably, Pokégear. Actually, an Escape Rope would be solid. Let's take the Escape Rope. Okay, we're putting this here, this here. Okay, so hopefully this hits a heads and we paralyze him. If it hits tails, at least we get to draw cards. At least we get to draw cards. Yeah. Okay. 180. It's 280. It's not enough yet. Ugh, just so unfortunate. We have to feed him a Skwovet. We're hemorrhaging cards here. Hey, look, another Skwovet. The problem is, how do we faint the Charizard, right? Because it's got so much HP. It's still got 230. We can do 180 with Exeggutor, but that's it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make them spend time answering us here. Just to buy us another turn. Let's see. Guess we wait there. I might be playing this wrong. Totally get it. And you're not wrong, Gracie. You're not wrong. And they're like, answer is Gardenia, right? And Gardenia's bad. Oh no, they spent their turn doing that. Not my Skwovet. Okay, sure. I'll take more cards. Not married to those. Okay. So now... Any good fighting? Yes, there are, Beans. Do you consider ground fighting? Because ground is my favorite type in Pokemon, and there's an Archrydon, or a Paridon Tinglu Arcanine deck that we built that is fantastic. It is so good. I'll get you the link for that one in a bit. Okay, so... We just head swing here, right? Well, that's a much worse hand. Whoops. Whoopsie. That's alright. Nice. Gotta flex him. You gotta flex him. So they need... Well, now they have their fire energy. What does this do? 180 plus 60... 240, it's just enough damage. Dang it. Alright, we lost. Because we don't have the time to also build up the Shaymin. Alright. No, because they got the Pidgeot, yeah. Just sad. Just sad. Their deck is really, really resilient, right? Like, certain decks have been made that are good at beating that, but the problem, when you make a deck in a card game like this, like an online client, where your goal is to take out the meta deck, you're never going to get paired against it when you do. And if you're not also good against everything else, then you're just going to lose to those decks, right? And if you build a deck that's good against the meta deck and everything else, congratulations, you have built the new meta deck. That's just how that works. That's okay. We put up a good fight. We got kind of unlucky there, starting with the Venusaur out front like that. I think we're still a favorite against the Charizards. Alright. Deck, I need some love here. Help us out. Help me help us. Alright. Where's... Could be worse. It could be worse. So we start with the Scatterbug. Just a wee little Scatterbug. Rogue deck problems. Yeah, right? So, having the VIP Pass and the Pokégear is a good... Ooh, I like that full art. Komodo in the background watching Snorlax eat through his life savings. Now, notably, this Snorlax is immune to what Exeggutor does. Because Exeggutor puts damage counters on. I think that's how that's templated. We'll find out for sure. Full art's over here. All right, looking nice, opponent. Looking nice. I know how to hang. I got a full art. That's right. Okay, Arven. Not an Arven. Nest Ball for, I guess, another Skwovet here, so we have extra chance to draw an Arven. Arven, 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 or Pokégear. Arven or Pokégear. Arven or Poke... How important do y'all think this is? That's a good shout-out, Bronze, probably. I think we can do better. I don't think they're going to do that. We could not do better, but that's okay. I would make that trade again, try and find that again. Glad we didn't play the Path to the Peak now, because they would have just removed it immediately. Yeah. You're not wrong. And that lets us cheese out a quicker Exeggutor attack, which can take people by surprise. Nice, Beans. You're just over there ripping good cards. Just pulling them off the top. Okay. So they're just a Toad Scroll deck. We might be a little too slow to handle a Toad Scroll deck right now. Not if we had Gardenia's Vigor in the deck. You monster, you hit my Scatterbug. Oh, right, we can't do that. Skwovet! Skwovet! So that's actually what we wanted Arven to get us, so we'll just take that and call it a square. Call it a win right there. Now, if we hit a heads here, we're back in this game. If we don't, we're probably out. Hey, look, we're back in this game. And because we got the Blunder Policy, we're not just out of cards now, too. So, yay! Because of the Venusaur, I mean. Okay, so we need to have that there. Let's put 2 on Shaymin V. Typically, I would normally put 1 on Scatterbug here, but I actually kind of want to just get this a little thicker. I think both of these are just immune to what Exeggutors does. So our goal here is to take them out before they can evolve this. If they don't evolve the Toad Scroll, that's what we're going to take out first. Yeah, that was it. Anytime Exeggutor rips a heads, it's always a super strong turn. So here's hoping they don't have the way to evolve this. Oh my god, this is also immune to... Everything they have is immune to our tail. Or is immune to... No, it's not, because this attack does 30 damage. It's not damage counters. Never mind. Say hi to your sister for me, Beans. Thanks for being here. Oh, I missed the Goomy. Darn it. I like Goomy. Feeling dead here again, y'all. Feeling dead here again. Is the Toad still bugged? Maybe. We haven't played with it in a little bit, so I'm not sure. It was a bug about its damage, right? And they had the Cherim. Ugh. Maybe they don't have any energy. Maybe? Oh my god, and man... Okay, alright. Opponent has a strat, and we were just too slow. We can't touch their bench, and we're not taking out that thing on the front. So we're just going to go find a different game. In fact, based off of how long we've been streaming, we're going to go find our last game here. So we're going to start the giveaway for the last deck, y'all. Apologies, this has been a less than thrilling set with this Vivillion deck. Just sad. It's a good deck, it's just not been performing up to specifications. I would probably want to rebuild this as a first turn deck, which means putting in more VIP passes, less Pokégears kind of thing. I could see that. Because this has been repeatedly, if we were going first, we'd be fine. But we're going second, like we're always a turn behind, and we have to go second because of the way the deck is built. We don't have the way to get the VIP passes out guaranteed if we're going first. So... what this means, and I hate to do this to y'all, I built a bad deck. I know, I hate to just besmirch my good name, but I built a deck that needs improvement. Of course, now we have the perfect start. But whatever. Oh, and I forgot to put the Gardenias in. Oops. Remember that for next time. That's alright. We'll get that next time. Give them the 1. Everybody gets 1. Okay, so this is a version of the, one of the decks they give you, which is the Altaria deck. They added some Wochens. Interesting. Okay. Curious. Very curious. Okay, let's Arven for VIP and Blunder. Okay, there's only 1 Blunder. That means 1 Blunder's in our prize cards. VIP, we need a Venusaur and a Shaymin. Other than that, everything we've got is great and awesome, and we love it. We're going to put this here. I think we go ahead and... Nah, let's just Skwovet here. The Judge is tempting, but we don't know what's in their hand. They haven't been stacking it, so there's no point in doing anything about that. Pokégear is a solid one. We'll hold on to that, depending on what we get here. Because we've got both Venusaur and Blunder Policy, so we're probably going to draw some cards here. Yeah! AOG TCG is just chilling. Just chilling with the sheriff. Oh, wait, that's me. I'm the sheriff. You can call me Wiggles. Okay, so there's the tempting tune. Now is when we do want to judge. Surprised they didn't do tempting tune first. Because they could have then drawn their card for sure. What's up, Agent? Okay. Evolve this for sure. They didn't use the tune at all. Let's grab another Skwovet, I think, so we can have the most maximum card selection. Maximum. Poking Man's is going excellent, Agent. We're doing good things. We're gonna take this because we're gonna shuffle it away anyways. Yep. Shaymin VSTAR. Do we take that? Yeah, we'll take that. We're gonna do the thing and draw some cards, or get some that and draw some cards. Heads, please. Deck. Heads, please, deck. This has been so many tails that I feel like I'm playing a Sonic game. Oh, cool. We got some energy. I would like to draw an energy card. This is not a good deck to play if you have blood pressure problems. Oh shit, it's Agent. If you're being serious, I apologize, AOG TCG. This is a PG-13 stream. We do drop the occasional cuss word. And if you're being sarcastic, then you're in a good company here, because we're also very sarcastic here. Yeah, when I said send me your energy, this is not what I had in mind. I see you, Kano. Okay, so we're gonna put the energy here, and we're gonna Skwovet it, and we are hoping for a boss's orders. Or something similar. That's a Nest Ball. Boss's orders, or something similar. Okay. Well, This is gonna sound weird, but I think the optimal play here... 60 to 1... They could kill a Skwovet. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take out their Altaria. Going up against the Wochen. Haha! 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 Okay, with Sunny Bloom. Hey, look! It was the boss's orders I wanted. Now, it's not too late for this to be a valuable card. Opponent, you have the opportunity to play another Wochen out. You should do that. I'm gonna look nonchalant so they don't know we're giving them bad advice. Look nonchalant. Chat, be cool. Be cool. That's rude. You're rude. Now you should play another Wo-Chen out. That's not a Wo-Chen. Hey, look, another Wo-Chen. It's not a Wo-Chen. Do you only have one? I want this because the boss is ordering something that has a 4 retreat cost means a lot more. Oh, I should have ditched both of the Skwovets when they did that, because then the Wo-Chen couldn't take him. Whoops. I messed up. This one. Now, we're just doing this so they have to spend their energy on a retreat here. This Exeggutor's gonna die, which is why it's very important that we sling this damage over here onto this Wo-Chen. So now it's got less than 200 HP, so that the Shaymin can take it out when they take out Exeggutor. But this makes them have to spend their energy doing something else. Down with the squirrel. My little Skwovet. It's so cute. How could you not like it? It's adorable. Okay. Okay, so they are doing what I thought. They have to spend their energy doing that. You know, I have been places where they serve fried squirrel. We'll leave it at that. Okay, they have taken 2 prize cards. Eck, the huge manatee. Now it's my turn. Gonna start slinging 200 damage around. Kobe. I don't know why I keep saying Kobe tonight. That's a fair point. Honestly, Bronze, that's a very fair point. The game isn't the problem here. Like, the deck is doing great, but some people are a little sweaty. Some people are a little sweaty. You guys with your winks. And, if you wink twice, Kano, that's called blinking. Alright. So you just blinked at me. I'll wink to a wink. Here, look, I'm gonna do it. Ah! Okay. Okay. That's true. That's true. They're gonna put our Shaymin in the Regal Blender. Will it blend? Okay, so we're gonna put this here. We're gonna take away their extra health. It just doesn't work this turn. We need this second energy, so we're actually gonna hold on to these cards. It's likely we would draw another one, but not guaranteed. And the way our deck has been treating us tonight, we really need that energy. Why is Path to the Peak not shutting off Kricketot? Or Cricketoo? Oh, it's this Cricketoon, that's why. It is shutting off this thing. They can't draw cards. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Quote it! Quote it! Somebody quote that! Also, y'all, friendly reminder, this is the last game we're going to be playing, so exclamation point ticket if you want a chance to win. Why do you have 2 of these things? The Royal Blender is here, sir. The Blunder? Wow. Ice cold. Ice cold. Alright, so we get to take this one. They can't one-shot us in response. Well, they might be able to. It's 60 times 4. Not quite, but if they have 1 more energy, they can. We probably lose. But we're gonna do our best here. Yeah, no. Unfortunately. We gotta do it. We just gotta take the hit here. Although it's 20 less damage, so maybe not. I don't know. I'm not gonna do the math. Math is for the opponent to figure out. I think it's more of a slushy at that point. 'Cause, 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 'C I gotta say, I don't hate their build. I hate their Pokemon, but that's just because I don't like Cricketune. Oh, they didn't have the energy. Wow. We made them have it and they didn't. Now, they might have it now. Rip. It's a shame that's not an ability. They're down to 7 cards, too. We almost had them, y'all. We were this close to greatness. And only 1 prize card left. Oh, so close. If we had, I mean, Cricketune would actually have worked here, right? Ah, we would have survived if we had a Cricketune. Cricketune sucks. Thought back into Shaymin and possibly, but I missed it.
You were close.
That was a good game, though. That was a good last game. Good one to end on. All right, let's do the deck wrap-up for the YouTubes, and then we will do the giveaway, and then we will sign off here, y'all. All right. There is a trend I have noticed of fixing old decks by adding Path to the Peak, and I'm here for it. This is a really, really good card, and it's good to do to people that are trying to play with the big, powerful cards. Take their toys away. That being said, other changes I would make. Vivillion doesn't feel strong enough anymore. If we cut the Vivillions for some other basic, and maybe even an evolution to it, we can cut the Jacqs, and we'd be pretty alright. So that's kind of the only change, I think, in playing this again. I would look at cutting the Vivillion. We would want to add some Gardenias back in here, especially if we cut the Jacqs, leave the Path to the Peak. But all in all, still a very fun deck. Exeggutor and Shaymin, I still like this more than Exeggutor and Wo-Chien. Because Shaymin's not that thirsty, and Exeggutor likes having all the energies it can. So yeah, Shaymin's a great card. It doesn't get enough love. But yeah, all in all, liked the deck again.